Back to the Future is a staple of pop culture now. It was adapted into video games, an animated series, a 2020 stage musical. But perhaps the greatest adaptation of Back to the Future was the one that I did with my dear old friend John back in 1993, our freshman year of high school. All I will say to start off, John, is you are so lucky I cannot find the original recording we did. I was planning on putting clips in. I looked all week. I cannot find it. What we did was our own version of the entire movie. Instead of calling it Back to the Future, we shortened it to Back Foo, which still makes me laugh because when they did the stage musical, I reached out to John. I said, we should have done our own and called it Back Foosicle. I don't know why that's so funny. So what we did was we had a microphone, not too much different from the one that I'm using right now for the podcast. We would splice in sound effects, music from the original movie, but all of the characters were played by he and I. John was Marty. I was everyone else, pretty much. I was Doc Brown. So I sounded like this. Marty, what are you doing? And he would always remark that my Doc Brown sounded like Al Bundy, which I guess is pretty accurate. Now it sounds more like Napoleon Dynamite. Marty, you idiot. I was also George McFly, so I was kind of a little more of a wimp. Hey, what are you guys doing? Leave me alone. I don't want to leave the diner. And then I was also Biff Tannen, so I was a tough guy. Hey, McFly, I thought I told you never to come in here. Make like a tree and get out of here. And I was also Lorraine. So I'd be like this. Marty, you must be a sailor. That's why you have that life preserver. There would be scenes that we recorded where I would just be having a conversation with myself in 3 different voices. And John would say in the future I'd be in the mental institution doing the same thing and they'd think it was normal there. So we spent weeks after school recording bits and pieces of this Back Foo. It ended up being probably an hour. The audio cassette, I think, is still in my mother's basement. John made a CD version of it, which I can't find. And I know if I had asked him for it, he wouldn't have sent it because he knows what I was going to do with it. I figured I couldn't tell you about what we did and not try to give you some of the voices that I haven't done in forever. So there's the compromise.